The role of AI this year and what you saw, what were the changes? Does it give you concern? Is it just part of the review process now? Are there changes that you're going to make, as Donna Levenson hinted to? So yeah, multiple questions. What was the role last year, and how has it influenced you going forward? How about we'll try to reverse the order? I make it too complicated. I don't know. Okay, I'll just Lawrence, go ahead. How's that?
Yeah, so the role of AI, so this is something that's top of mind, and so I don't have all the answers. We definitely are considering some sort of declaration, and we're actually possibly considering something creative in one of the essays around AI. But definitely you'll see some enhancements to our applicant integrity clause that says something about AI. And the reality is that AI is here to stay, and it's going to be part of our future. And one of the things I was just at we had a corporate advisory board meeting not too long ago, and every single one of the panelists from top consulting firms and top financial services firms, and really all of them, said something to the effect that the students, MBA students that are entering the professional world of work now, need to have a deeper than a surface level understanding of AI and machine learning. So we want to sort of take that and look at it through that lens and figure out a way to integrate that into the application process. I will say one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to build some blog posts around the responsible use of AI in the admissions process. We want to get out ahead of this and give folks some guidelines on sort of the best way, some best practices on using AI in the admissions process. So stay tuned for that from our Tuck 360 blog, and we've got some new video content about that as well. But related to the application, you'll see that when it's released in July.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, Allison, I'm going in reverse clockwork on my screen, just in case anyone wants to know my scheme right now. That's what it is. Allison, please go ahead.
Yeah, so we did address this in this past year's application as well as part of our essay prompt of that, AI can be used much like Grammarly or a Google Translate if English is not your first language as a tool to help you craft an essay. But just like if you put something in your native language and translate it into English and put that in your essay, that's not going to make any sense. AI, I think, is kind of the same way. So we acknowledge that it's there, that it can be a tool, but that AI for us is really authentic individuality, and that anything that you present in your essay should still be your authentic voice. So, I think we are trying to sort of find that balance of recognizing that it is a tool that can help, but it should not be writing essays. I do think that, like Jeremy, you've probably seen people write the 25 things essays. ChatGPT is terrible at that essay. We've experimented with it. It's really bad. Yeah. And they're fairly easy essays to identify. I did not see it very much, honestly. But I think we're trying to sort of find that line of balancing it as a tool and then making sure that you keep the authenticity. There's actually a LinkedIn Live series right now with one of our faculty members who just did research on AI as a tool, and his key finding was that you need the human interaction to make AI really work. So I think that plays in very well to sort of what we're recommending for our applicants, that yes, it can be a tool, but it shouldn't be what is writing your essays.
Yeah, I mean, it's something like the 25 things, but by nature is so inherently specific to you,
yes.
right? And so
yes, you'd have to give 25 examples to include, and then you've already written the essay, so it doesn't really help you that much.
Yeah, it's like to pick something so precise, and the whole idea is being so distinct and interesting about you that you can't draw that for anything other than yourself.
Right.
So okay, Donna, Clarke, any thoughts on AI and its role thus far, and Darden's reaction to it going forward?
Sure. Well, this panel is reminding me that I need to elevate this on my to-do list. We want to make sure our policy is consistent with our schools, and the schools policy is very much that this is a new technology that our students should be embracing, at Darden and in their careers. And so I don't anticipate that we will have a policy, but just more of an assumption that maybe people are using it as to supplement the manner in which they go about the application. Honestly, this past year, with looking at the essays, so many of the essays are so personal to the person that I don't have any grave concerns that the majority of essays are being written by somebody else without any level of authenticity. I anticipate that it's going to be consistent with our school's policy, and that is that students should be learning how to optimize these tools. And, you know, with that new AI Institute at Darden, there's so many trainings for all of us, which is great on, you know, how to optimize these tools. So I don't anticipate having a policy.
Okay, great. Bruce.
Yeah, I don't know if I have too much to add. I think there have been some great answers, great insights. And so Allison's point, and with it, which Donna just reinforced, you know, it's a tool. Unless you're creating something out of whole cloth, it's not going to really provide much. You know, you can't really lean so much on this. We don't. You know, we're waiting. The university, Yale, hasn't come up with a university guidance. I think to Donna Clarke's point, we want to be consistent with what the university and the school, and obviously this is being investigated, and there are committees looking into this. So we will take our guidance from that. People are using it. I think we just have to think about how they can use it responsibly. One thing I would note, and I don't know if this speaks to AI specifically or other forms of preparation, but we have our video question component of the application, which some other schools have, and also some of we have some in-person admissions interviews, and then some virtual admissions interviews. And we've seen in the virtual interviews and in the video questions, it's clear that some of the candidates are reading. And I don't know if that's ChatGPT enabled or some other method of preparation, but you know, that's not to the point of being sort of your true self and being authentic. You know, that's not how to do it. And I think if you think this is the course that's helping you, it's actually being counterproductive. So think about the proper uses of AI in other prep materials more generally, and think about, you know, where the line is and where you need to really kind of be who you are, and let yourself, your instincts, your experiences sort of guide yourself.
Yeah, great. Thanks. That's a fantastic. I appreciate you adding that on the video component. That's really, I think that's very, very helpful to people. Because like, what's the purpose of that is spontaneity, right? If you deprive someone of that spontaneity, you know, you've deprived them of what they're looking for. So I think it's really important. Okay, Donna Swinford, any thoughts on AI at Chicago Booth?
I echo Donna Clarke. I think someone just asked in the chat if we would move towards video essays and to overcome the ChatGPT. But Donna Clarke shared an example where her team actually was able to create a video with her and so video is not even a way to overcome chat or artificial intelligence.
Right.
I can expand on that because it was really interesting. We had a training at work, and they showed me I have a video blog, me and my video blog, and then an AI generated video of me. It wasn't me doing a video, and it was really weird. It was uncanny how the resemblance, I could tell from the voice it wasn't me, and that person had higher cheekbones, but it was uncanny how similar it was.
You should be honored that you're deep fake worthy. That's an impressive level to have achieved.
Donna Levenson, and you already talked about how you're going to be changing some disclosures, but any other thoughts on that?
I truly have nothing more to add.
Okay, I love it. Donna Levenson, always so frank. That's her role here.